Hello, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Investing and Trading Live. As always, I am your host, Josh Lillquist. Today, what we're going to do is an update on the current market conditions, obviously with the stock market, as I move my screen over. And so we'll do a quick market update on the good old trading view. What could happen moving forward here this week, some opportunities that we have, and then continue on with some stocks, options, futures, and Forex opportunities. As we know, there is risk in trading and investing. You can and will lose money at one point in your life. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only. Mainly mine, but hopefully you find it entertaining as well. All right, so let's start off with your S&P 500 closing the week. This past week, obviously today is not, market's not open right now. Look at the SPY, as we always look at the SPY for our major market moves. Currently closed at 554.31. It was up 1.24% on the day. $1.24, up 0.22% of the day. So really what's happened with the S&P 500 after the drop from July 15th roughly down to August 6th, the market has really rallied. I mean, two red days since then, up about just over 8%. So these markets have shown some nice bullish momentum, but don't be too sure because we have gone right into that supply zone where it dropped from. So we are actually currently at that closed at where the high was into that supply zone that it came down from on July. Actually it looks like August 1st. Sorry about that. August 1st is what I was talking about, that last drop. So that being said, will this hold? That's going to be the determining factor here as we get into the week, is if this market actually holds and this supply zone does hold and the market does continue to drop out of there. I mean, what I'm seeing is your next turning point or next area of accumulation, we'll call it, is going to be right around the 494 mark. So I do have a demand zone way further down. It's going to take months to get down there if it does, but at the rate that it first initially dropped from, there's a potential that could really get down there at one point. So that's going to be great opportunities as this market opens up on Monday. And if this does hold and continues to the downside, we'll see where that goes down to. So as I mentioned, currently closed at 554.31. The Dow Jones Industrial Average currently closed at 406.74. This one here almost near those all-time highs again. Not necessarily in a supply zone like the S&P 500 is, but that being said, we have some great bullish momentum going into Monday. We'll see what happens here with that. The Qs, which is their NASDAQ, 475.03 currently closed. Same story. This one here after the drop came up about 12%. So up 12%, quite frankly, since August 5th. So 10, 12, 13 days of some bullish activity here and just a great move as the market went up here in the beginning of August. And we'll see what happens in September. September historically is a tougher month for stocks, just as historical information. Take that for what it's worth. Then you got your IWM currently closed at 212.60. This one here, not doing the same thing, but we have that demand zone down at the 187 mark. I like that area. I would like to see it to go down there. There's two, actually, one at 187, and then another one at 179. So two demand zones right next to each other on a daily chart. So we'll see what happens with that one moving forward. All right, let's look at your metals. Gold and silver. I love this gold chart. Reaching an all-time high again, $2,506 per ounce with gold. Such a great opportunity. I mean, for us physical gold holders, looking really good. Silver, 29.04, so not reaching all-time highs. Then again, it closed out the week very strong on end of Thursday into Friday, up almost 3.5% in 2 days. So looking really good those last couple days on silver. But we're at a top where not necessarily any supply showing there on a price chart. That being said, I do like seeing this moving forward. So if these are getting stronger, are these the safe haven that people are getting into prior to this drop that potentially could happen, especially with the S&P 500 in that supply zone? Only time will tell what happens with that. Oil 111.76, not at all-time highs, but really shooting straight up from... we are not looking at that because that is the 2022 contract. That is a contract that is no longer valid. Oil, currently at $75.54. My mistake. Once in a while you get things wrong when you're trying to go through things quickly. I don't see any major supply and demand nearby, so we'll see what happens with that moving forward. All right, so let's get into your cryptocurrency. Bitcoin currently at 59,459. This one here also showing volatility, but quite frankly, still at the same price it was at in March of 2024. Slowly in a downtrend. So time will tell with what happens with this one. I don't like to use supply and demand with this just because it is so volatile. News is very important with news. It really reacts to news, we'll say. One thing I really got to show you guys here is HNT, which is, and I want to put this on the chart and you guys can see this a little bit better for the YouTube viewers. HNT, see if I can zoom in. HNT currently up 14% on the day. So that being said, great opportunities with HNT. I love to see that. Love to see that one go. Physical holding some HNT, which is helium token. Mobile is what I really want to spike up. This one really has been getting beat up for a long time. I would like to. This one actually lagged behind it last time, so hopefully the next couple of weeks, mobile, we see an increase on that moving forward here. But HNT currently at $7.64 and actually up 165% since the beginning of July. So great opportunities with helium. Has the move ended? I sure hope not. I like to see that continue to go up, but only time will tell what happens with helium token. So that is, there's a close-up on the YouTube. All right. So that is your cryptocurrency update. Other cryptos to note. Let's look at Ethereum, 2,615. So this one here, not too much to speak about. Also slowly in a downtrend. So we have some lower lows and lower highs. So we'll see what happens with that. I would like to see Polkadot go, but it's $4.36. Not looking good for Polkadot. So that's your crypto update. The US dollar currently at 102.40. This one here is still in a bullish bias, but has quite frankly been sideways for quite some time. We thought we saw some bullish momentum, but coming back down to the 102.50, the hesitation area, which I still am bullish this, which makes me bearish the euro. That being said, the euro is right at $1.10, so no opportunities with the euro. The US dollar, the dollar yen, this one here, very volatile. Currently, I would call it a bearish bias, which is good, which means the dollar is strong as well. With the dollar being strong, the dollar actually it's not an opportunity. My mistake. It's not an opportunity because with the dollar being strong and this in a downtrend, in a bearish bias, we don't want to be going against the US dollar. So we're going to take the opportunity off of that. The pound dollar, we would like to see this as a short opportunity, which it is showing us a short opportunity. Matter of fact, we have a shorting opportunity right now. So on Sunday, we're going to look to possibly get short here, and with a stop at $1.30 and a target at $1.2750. So, and by the way, this is not buying or selling advice. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only. My analysis and my entertainment only. US dollar, the Aussie dollar, also in a bearish bias, which is good because that's what we want to see is follow the dollar with that. This one also right near a potential sell area at 66.75, stop loss at 67.50, taking it down to $65 or 65 cents. That rounds out your cryptos, your spot currency market. Some major movers on Friday. You got Turtle Beach up 3%. You have Tesla's been struggling, but that one over the past 3-4 sessions, 5-6 sessions is up late as of the last week or so. So Tesla finally showing some bullish momentum. Let's see. no other big moves with stocks to really talk about. Oh, Nike. I want to talk about Nike. So Nike currently, hopefully we have not missed the buying opportunity, because Nike currently in a downtrend, but down about 60%. Actually, about 53 now after the rise to the upside, the bullish momentum. Now, I mean, Nike's a good company. I would like to have got into this already. There might be some options opportunities, but basically what's happening with Nike is I would like to be a buyer of Nike, but I'd like to get paid to do that as well. So we'll be looking at some potential selling puts on this to get paid to get in this. I doubt the volatility is there. We are not where we need to be based on percent Bollinger Band. So we're going to need to see another drop prior to getting into Nike. So we're gonna wait with Nike, but with a bullish mindset. One last one here. I do like these airlines as well. Really, these airlines have been getting beat up. Delta Airlines and American. Delta currently at $40.15, down about 25%, and that's really since May. So Delta Airlines getting beat up. Same with American Airlines as well. This one probably is down a little bit more. Currently down about 45%. So this one also actually had a demand zone that we had identified a while back. It did pierce that. So for those of you that did do some options on that, if you didn't get exercised, you might still be good with that. So good luck on that one. Another one I do like to do options on is AFRM, Affirm Holdings. This one here also respecting our demand zone for our selling puts. And so hopefully some of you guys into that opportunity. We'll see what happens moving forward. Hopefully those expire worthless and you keep your premium. So that, my friends, is your market update for today. Going into the week coming up, we'll probably post this probably tonight. It's 4:26 Central Time. I'll probably put this on the podcast here right around 7 o'clock tonight, so that way you can see that. But you can also find the YouTube. Just go to Josh Lillquist on YouTube, and you can actually watch the video of this as well. So thank you for listening. We're going to get some more shows on this next week. Make sure to stay tuned for that. As always, collect your profits when they're given to you and protect your losses, keeping them small. Until next time, retire young, my friends.